They say budget phones come with compromises. But what if I told you Samsung is flipping that idea on its head with the Galaxy S25 FE? Welcome back, viewers! Sam here! If you love digging into underdog tech stories and juicy mobile surprises, go ahead and hit that like button, share it with your crew, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss an update. Let's dive into what's really going on with this surprisingly powerful budget beast. So here's the scoop. The Galaxy S25 FE isn't just quietly showing up at the tail end of the S25 lineup, it might actually outlast every other model in the series. How? Software? Not specs, not hardware, but long-term software strategy. Samsung's playing the long game with this one. Leaked firmware is already confirming that the S25 FE will launch with Android 16 and One UI 8.0 right out of the box, months before most phones even sniff that update. And that means this phone, despite being cheaper, will likely receive more OS updates than the flagship S25 released earlier this year. Think about that. A phone that costs less but stays newer longer. Why? Because Samsung's update clock starts ticking from the phone's launch. Since the heck is dropping after the main S25 series, it essentially buys itself another year of life. Translation: more features, longer security patches, and better resale value. Not bad for a phone that isn't even calling itself a flagship. Now let's talk power. Because here's where things get really interesting. The S25 FE was originally rumored to rock the Exynos 2400E, which, let's be honest, doesn't exactly scream next-gen. But hold on, a twist in the plot. Rumors are now flying that Samsung might ditch its own chip and opt for MediaTek's Dimensity 9400s. If that happens, we're talking about a seriously capable processor in a mid-tier phone. For context, the Dimensity 9400 delivers 35% better single-core and 28% better multi-core performance than its predecessor. That's not just a bump, that's flagship-level speed in a phone that's supposed to be budget-friendly. Imagine having that kind of firepower for gaming, multitasking, and even AI-driven features all under $700. And while performance is huge, let's not ignore one area fans have begged Samsung to improve: the selfie camera. After recycling the same million years, the S25 FE is finally breaking the cycle. Say hello to a 12MP front camera, matching the regular Galaxy S25. That means crisper selfies, cleaner video calls, and better results in low light, all without needing third-party apps to fix your face. The main camera on the back stays at 50MP, but image quality is reportedly going up thanks to firmware-level improvements. Better post-processing, smarter HDR, and new AI tweaks, all adding polish without changing the hardware. Physically, the phone's also getting a style refresh. Thinner bezels, a lighter body, and a slightly slimmer profile are all expected, plus whispers of a redesigned battery to make the whole thing feel sleeker in hand. It's small stuff, but it adds up. Now here's a curveball: Samsung DeX support. Yeah, that feature usually reserved for premium models might finally land on the FE. If true, this budget phone could power a desktop setup, keyboard, mouse, monitor, all controlled from your phone. That's next level versatility for students, remote workers, or just tech nerds who love squeezing every ounce of utility from a device. And that's why the S25 FE has everyone buzzing. It's not just a fan edition anymore. It's almost like Samsung's sandbox, a place where they try bold stuff without risking their top-tier brands. It's launching late, but with fresher software. It may have older hardware, but better optimization. It's doing more by appearing to do less. So the big question: should you wait for it? Or should you grab one of the discounted S24s now? If you care about performance above all else, you might lean toward the S24 with a Snapdragon chip. But if your priority is long-term software support, camera improvements, and future-proof features like DeX, the S25 FE starts to look like the smarter bet. And remember, we're still in leak season. Samsung hasn't officially confirmed anything yet. But when you start seeing firmware pop up this early, it usually means the launch is just around the corner. Personally, I think this could be the most underrated Samsung phone of the year, or even the whole S25 generation. It's got that quiet killer energy. Not flashy, not hyped, but quietly powerful, and probably just what a lot of users actually need. What about you? Would you roll the dice on MediaTek for better performance? Or are you holding out for Samsung to finally nail the Exynos formula? Drop your take in the comments. I love reading through your predictions and hot takes. And if you found this video helpful or just fun to watch, show some love. Hit like, share it with someone still rocking a Galaxy S10, and subscribe so you never miss the next reveal. Until next time, stay sharp, stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.